And thank you, Alan. 12 public schools in Mobile are failing. That, according to the Alabama Department of Education. The list released yesterday includes schools that score in the bottom 6% of the standardized math and reading of last year's ACT Aspire test. The test is given annually to students in the 3rd through 8th grades and once more in the 10th grade. News 5's Emily DeVoe tells us why many say this isn't reflective of the schools.
The results from the State Department's annual failing schools list don't come as a surprise to Superintendent Martha Peak.
We weren't surprised by the data. We've known what it was. Now, the designation of the lowest 6% in the state, that's always of concern.
2 Mobile County elementary schools were in that bottom 6%. E.T. Belsall Mount Vernon School in Morningside, 3 high schools, Blunt, Viger, and Williamson, and 7 middle schools, including Denton, Washington, Maynes, Mobile County Training, Pillin, Scarborough, and Chastain.
It's easy to pull a list together based on just test scores, but you have to know the schools, you have to know the students, and you have to know all of the factors that go into student learning being successful.
Education Association Director Jesse McDaniel says it's not the schools that are failing, it's the parents.
The word is really abusive to those children and to society at large, because there is no such thing as a failing school. There's only failing parents who are not demanding the high expectations of their children.
The majority of these schools are in relatively low-income areas. While the teachers are responsible for the students during school hours, it's hard to control what happens when they go home.
The teachers have them for that very short window.
Adam Bourne, who's running for the State Board of Education, says the list gives some schools an uphill battle.
And the system is rigged in such a way that no matter what, 6% of the schools have to be failing, regardless of whether they're good or bad.
In theory, no matter how much these schools improve, there will always be winners and losers in the eyes of the state, and it all hinges on a single test. In Mobile, Emily DeVoe, News 5.